So one thing that's really important to me is I like to get dinner on the table on time. And by on time, I just mean like around 6 o'clock, 5:30 to 7, definitely. But I usually start cooking dinner around 5 if that fits in with our schedule and what we're doing. But this is a go-to for me. It's roasted red potatoes, and really you could do this with any potato. It's great with golden potatoes too, or russets, just whatever you got. And then I'm coating them with some avocado oil and some seasoned salt. And then I just stir it all together, make sure they're evenly coated and seasoned, and then throw it on a baking stone. I love this baking stone. I got it secondhand. I didn't pay full price for any of my stoneware. And then you put it in an oven at 450 degrees for about 30 minutes, and they get so crispy without you having to sit there and fry potatoes. So they're delicious and I love them. So tonight I'm cooking burgers, and I had some milk bread buns in the freezer, and I'm just letting them thaw a minute. They only take maybe 5 minutes to thaw enough to cut them. And then I'm gonna quarter up my ground beef. I really should have seasoned the patties. I season them when they're in the pan. Don't get me wrong, I didn't just not season them, but I think all of my seasoning stuck to my cast iron skillet. I definitely need to work on seasoning it some more, because you can see with the lighting, it makes it worse. It makes it look worse than it actually is. It looks rusted. It's not that rusted at all. Trust me, we wouldn't want to be eating rust. So, but I flattened them out, and let me know if y'all have any tips for making smash burgers. I really like the thin patty, but no matter what I do, even whenever I smush it down as it's cooking with a spatula, they shrink up and then get thick. So we only ate 2 of these patties because they ended up being so thick. But anyway, so making just regular burgers tonight, something easy, something simple. And I do like to balance out what kind of meats we have. Of course we eat chicken and turkey and stuff and things that are lower cost, but I also want to have a good amount of iron and the health benefits from eating red meat. So I really enjoy having red meat. And then I'm just adding some salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and I only do it to one side, and then get them cooking for a while, get them browning, and then flip them over. And this isn't a very high fat ground beef, so I wanted to make sure they didn't dry out. So I just covered it, and that way they could cook through. So on this day, I had a lot of laundry. I have no idea how many loads I started that morning, but I had a lot to finish up. So while the burgers were finishing cooking, I was folding the towels up. And I have enjoyed so much switching over to a smaller amount of towels. We had 14 towels before, or something like that. I had some old ones left over from college and that kind of thing. And I liked switching to all one color, either cream or white, whatever. And we only have 6 full-size towels now, so that's really nice, because it just fills up one laundry basket instead of being a massive load of towels that seems daunting to fold and put away. So I was looking at that dish towel I had, because one of them that I just got from Walmart, it's the Better Homes and Gardens line, I got a stain on it, I was cutting a cucumber or something, so it has that wet, bright green, grassy stain look to it, and most of the stain came out, so I was very surprised and pleased with that. I really wanted some oversized kitchen towels. For a while, I only had the plain white tea towels, and they were great because I can use them for straining yogurt and fruit and stuff whenever I'm making jams and jellies. So it's nice for that. So I think I'm going to keep some around, but they were just getting so stained. They were so ugly. but I didn't want to like keep buying more, and they were getting to be where they weren't as absorbent, even though I've washed them pretty good and stuff like that. So so I got some that are oversized, but they have like a terry cloth material on the back and then like a normal tea towel look on the front, and I really like them. They come in different colors and stuff. And I think I said it, but I got those at Walmart. So they're really nice, and I've washed and dried them, and they haven't shrunk that much. And then I had a lot of jeans to fold, so here I am just cutting the hamburger buns. And then I am putting them like cut side up so that they toast really nice in the oven while the potatoes are almost done cooking. And these are the condiments I got out. I didn't realize it, but our lettuce was getting a little bit slimy. I was able to get some dry pieces out, but I didn't notice it until after I picked out my pieces, so I got lucky. But my husband, like, when I found out, I told him, I'm like, you might want to be careful whenever you pick out your lettuce. And he's like, I'm not even going to worry about it. So he's not a big fan of lettuce, but he has been having it on his sandwiches and stuff to, you know, for its health benefits, but add extra fiber and that kind of thing. So he's trying. But like I said, I managed to pick out some pieces that were still good and not touching anything gross. So I used that, and don't worry, I threw it away after this night. And then I got some pickles. And my husband just got home, and this happened. I just opened the bottle. I didn't even squeeze it, and it squirted all over me. It's like, great. So I was trying to make the burger with one hand and trying to make it all pretty for y'all. And these potatoes are so crispy and so good. There's a ton of different ways you can season these. I've tried different ways, but there's our yummy dinner. And then I had some cookie dough that I made the other day that I just kept in the fridge, and then that way we can have fresh cookies any night we want to. So I was making a few cookies on the stone, I think like 350 for like 15 minutes or something. And if you're wondering why I didn't get around to washing all the dishes, is because my husband was working on some projects and stuff, and he needed the sink. So I was like, you know what, you do that, and he doesn't mind at all me not washing the dishes, and I don't mind at all him doing his projects. So it worked out. I just mainly focused on laundry, getting the rest of that cleared out, put away, and it's very rare it all gets put away, especially whenever I have to do this much in one day. So on top of other stuff I had going on. So I'm very glad I was able to hang up all his work shirts so they wouldn't get wrinkly, and then roll up my jeans and put those away. So this was the last load of laundry for the evening. It was like whites and stuff, so I had to wash it on hot, and I had to hang up my sweatshirt, and that's all. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I can't wait to see y'all next time.